It didn't even go up an inch, and it's foam. Every single molecule in your body will align to that belief. And my dad has just turned into Shaq. So if you've seen any of my videos in the past, you'll know that goal setting looks a little bit like this, right? Here you start over here and you end over here. Let's say with motivation, discipline, whatever, you get up to this step. And then when you get up to this step, you fall off the staircase. You start again, get it to here, fall off at the same spot. Over here, you fall off even sooner. An example of this would be like going to the gym or like eating healthier. You get up to this step and then you have like a whole bag of Cheetos. You get over here, you stop going to the gym. You know, this is a terrible job, but just pretend it makes sense. You get over here, you stop going to the gym. You try starting again and then you just can't go until you go back to the same person that you used to be. The reason you keep falling off, even if you want this more than anything, the reason you can't achieve your goal is because of your self-image, your perception of yourself. Okay, I just spent like a minute on this bicycle. God, I had no idea my drawings were so bad. But anyways, let's say you're learning how to ride the bike. This is the pedal and you want to go straight. But you know, you can't do it without your training wheels. You keep wobbling. And what happens is that your friend or your dad says he'll push you. So then you're pedaling, you go along here. And then you look behind you and nobody's pushing you. You're just pedaling. You're doing it by yourself. And then what either happens here is two things. You believe that you can do it and then you keep on going. Or you're like, wait, I'm doing this alone. I can't do this alone. I can't ride a bike by myself. And then you instantly like start wobbling, get nervous, and fall off. This is how your brain works. Every single goal that you set, everything that you even do is all molded by your self-image, your perception of yourself. And whatever you believe about yourself when you're going to achieve your goal, every single molecule in your body will align to that. And whatever you believe about setting your goal, whatever your perception is, if you can do it or not, every single molecule in your body will align to that belief. You've seen those guys on YouTube that do like the gym pranks where they take the fake weights. So I saw one of them. This dude took like fake weights to the gym and then asked somebody to spot him, like the most ripped guy in the gym, to spot him while he was bench pressing. He put on like 5 weights onto the thing. That's almost 6 plates. And then he asked the most ripped guy in the gym to come to spot him. And the dude's like, yo, take off the weights, take out the weights. You won't be able to do that much. You'll hurt yourself. And he's like, nah, man, I got it. And then he starts bench pressing and he's doing it with ease. And the dude is just like blown out of his mind. How is he doing this much weight? So then he's like, let me try going for a PR. He takes off 3 of the plates on each side. So he's doing 2 plates. And then when he gets on, he takes it off the rack, pushes it down. He can't pull it up in the slightest. It didn't even go up an inch. And it's foam. It's not real weights in the slightest. The only thing real is the bar, which the bar is easy to bench if you're going for 225. But he can't even lift the bar a few inches with fake weights. This wasn't a matter of knowing if it was a real plate or a fake plate. He believed that the weight would be too heavy for him. And every single molecule, every single atom, every single muscle of his body aligned to that belief to not be able to lift that weight. The same way, if you set a goal to go and lose 50 pounds, you lose like 10 pounds, you gain it back again, and then you never actually reach that goal of losing 50 pounds. It's because your self-belief is the guy that's always going to stay fat. The guy that's always going to have a bag of Cheetos before going to sleep. No matter how badly you want to lose weight, if that's your self-belief, every single molecule in your body will align to that belief. The only thing you can do about it is change your self-image. Now, the first question that comes to your head is, how do you actually change your self-image, Zaid? Your self-image will be how you see yourself. Literally how you see yourself. Now, I know it sounds like I said the same thing twice. So imagine in your mind, what would you look like 3 months from now? Do you actually see yourself as like a ripped and like lean guy, or you still see yourself as the same fat guy? This sounds so dumb, but what you actually see in your mind is what your body will go get. Your subconscious mind is so easy to convince. Like the other night, I was having a dream that me and my dad were playing ping pong in the basement, and the ceilings in my basement are really low, so it's like a 2-block tall Minecraft house, and me and my dad are walking in there. So we're playing ping pong, and I think, oh yeah, the ceilings are really low. I turn around to get the ball, I pick it back up, and my dad has just turned into Shaq. Dad is Shaquille O'Neal. And it didn't faze me at all. I'm just like, oh, hey, look, it's Dad Shaq. And we just kept playing ping pong. The only time that I realized how stupid that was is when I actually woke up. Another example of this is hearing ghost stories as a kid. Whatever would come out of their mouth, your subconscious would believe it. That's why you would get scared. That's why you would get antsy. Like when you're going to bed and you're completely chilling, about to fall asleep, then you think about the horror movie you saw, or the ghost story that you heard. Suddenly you get so nervous. You feel like somebody's following you. You feel like somebody's watching you. You're like looking around the room every 2 seconds. The clothes on your chair look like a monster. Whatever you believe, your mind, emotions, and body will align itself to that. So what's an example of this you could actually use in real life? Let's say you're about to bench press, and when you lift the weight up, you drop it on your chest, and then you have to roll it off or have your spot come and pick it up for you. Versus another guy who thinks when he goes to hit a PR that he's gonna smash it. It'll like go out of his hands because he pushed it high up so much, and sees himself celebrating with his friends after and putting the PR on his story. Which one do you think is gonna actually be able to hit the PR? The guy that predicts himself to fail or the guy that predicts himself to succeed? This is the same thing with any endeavor in life. Now, how does other people's perception of you come into this? Now, the first thing you probably said is, oh, I don't care what other people think. Yes, you do. You will always subconsciously care about what other people think. We wouldn't be humans if we weren't. We're wired to. What you can do is select exactly what part people think about you and use it to your advantage. Use it as fuel. For example, I had another channel where I made videos like this. Well, they weren't like this. They were completely trash quality compared to this, honestly, but they were really good advice. And I got comments and positive feedback from so many people like, yo, this is changing my life. I applied this the other day. This worked really well for me. I really liked how you said this. And I paid no attention to any of it. Every time I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, thanks. And in my mind, I just saw my videos as cringe. Like, to be honest, I didn't even want people to see my videos. And then 2 or 3 guys started making fun of me for my videos. And then instantly, literally instantly, I stopped making videos. I didn't upload for like months. Pretty sure it had been a whole year since I even thought about making a video again. And despite all the positive feedback that I had gotten, I focused on the little negative feedback that I got instead. You're always going to care what someone thinks about you. And if you can focus on the positives, it'll give you such an advantage. Now, the most effective way to change your self-belief, visualize yourself succeeding and visualize people congratulating you on your success. Visualize people being proud of you on your success. Your mind is dumb, very easily convincible. You need to use that to your advantage. Hit that subscribe so I can keep making these videos that I absolutely love to make. Make sure you apply what you learned in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.